Hello and welcome to the 5-Minute Fiddle Lesson with Michelle. Today we're going to talk about recognizing our G string on the staff and how it corresponds to our hand frame and finger placement on the violin itself. As you'll notice, the G string is completely off the staff. Here are our 5 lines for our regular staff that we corresponded with our other D, A, and E strings, but G string is completely off the staff. So we have G, A, B, C, and D. And you can just think of them as alphabetical if you like. This C is the same as middle C on the piano, if that's a good reference point for you. Now we're going to see how the note names and the fingers correspond. So you have G, which is open. That means there aren't any fingers placed on the fingerboard. 1 is note name A, 2 is note name B, 3 note name C, and 4 note name D. We won't worry about the 4 too much, but as you'll notice, our little key opens and 2s are spaces on the staff, 1s and 3 fingers are lines on the staff, and that goes along. So our open G and our 2, B, is on the spaces of the staff. Our 1 and our 3 are on the lines of the staff. Now let's see how that corresponds to the actual fingerboard. Here's just an aerial view of our fingerboard. We have open G, first finger A, B, C, and D. Now I left these other ones up so you could kind of see there are 2 little oddball fingers. If you'll notice on the B, on the G string, that's in our high 2 position, on the D, A, and E, those are all sharped, but on the B, on the G, it's just a natural, and I just say that that's the oddball finger. Basically, it kind of corresponds with the piano in that there aren't white notes, or there isn't, a black note in between the B and the C. And you'll also notice that our oddball one for the E string is our F sharp. We have A natural, E natural, B natural, then F sharp, and that's because between the E and the F, there is not a black note, but we can get into that later. Let's go back to the G string. So let's see, we have open G right here. That means no fingers are placed on the fingerboard. And then here's our open G down here, below the staff, on the space. Here's our 1, first finger on note name A on our hand frame on our fingerboard. And here's our note name A, which is first finger on the line on our staff. Second finger B, and then our second finger is going to be on a space on our staff. It's going to be on that little space right there. Then third finger C, and then third finger on the little line right there. And then we do have fourth finger D, which is the same as our open D, if you'll notice that. And I ran out of room, so I'm just going to put it over here. That's just right below the staff. So you can see how our fingers correspond with our staff on our treble clef. Now let's see how it corresponds to the instrument with fingers. As you'll notice, I've already labeled my fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so when on the actual violin, you can see how that relates. So this is our lowest string here. We have open G, which is our lowest string, which is note name A, note name G, and then we have first finger A, second finger B, third finger C, fourth finger D. And if you'll notice, the second and the third finger are close together. So G, A, B, C, and D. All right, I hope that helps you out figuring out your violin and your finger placement on the G string. Please subscribe to my channel and ask me any questions. I'd love to help you out as you learn your instrument. Have a great day. Bye-bye.